Welcome, my Mercurial mercenaries. I like my comments section to be somewhat of a playground. And in the last video, I asked you who is the coolest rock star. And I quite enjoyed reading through the comments. And what we've collectively got to remember is it's not necessarily a place to hold a defensive position. It's more a case of seeing what other people think. And I really do need to learn this myself. Seeing what other people think and basking in the differences between people, but also the fact that we collectively get together here, so we've got something that connects us and makes us the same, and yet we're also like... I liked the fact that we had a little bit of a consensus that Jimi Hendrix was pretty cool. A lot of you agreed with me that Jim Morrison was cool, and Bon Scott kind of came from nowhere and made an appearance just for the fact that I think the coolness of Bon Scott was he was a bit of an everyman. Kind of stumbled into the job of singer of a great band. When people say he was really down to earth and that, I didn't know Bon Scott personally, but the fact he was hanging out with the likes of John Bonham, there must have been an ego at play there. For me, a cool rock star and an ego probably go hand in hand. But there were a few oddball selections like Kevin Parker. But overall, I quite enjoyed that one. This is the next one. The difficult second album. You'll hear it said a lot. The difficult second album. Bands in their formative years leading up to their record signing and the release of their first album have a lot of opportunities to work on that first initial batch of songs that become the debut album. And then quite often, a band will struggle to come up with another whole set of songs for the second album. I can think of lots of bands that disappointed me when it came to second albums. The Almighty, the Manic Street Preachers. There's quite a few that disappointed me personally. Tricky second albums. They were actually not particularly good second albums. Then again, that's still a matter of opinion. Everything's a matter of opinion, and there's no need to say in my opinion, because if you're saying it, it's obviously your opinion. So the question is, what's the best second album? What's the best difficult second album? What's the best example of a band overcoming that, oh, your second album's going to be shit? Straight off the bat, I was thinking, oh God, there's been a few I've done recently. I think Lonerism, I think Mac DeMarco had a great one. I think we've got lots of modern contenders. We've got lots throughout history. I was thinking, can anything really beat Dogman Star by Suede? Even What's the Story, Morning Glory. I think when a band only releases a few albums, there's a good chance the second album might be a good one. When a band releases hundreds of albums and has a long career, like the Stones or the Beatles, there's a good chance that your favourite album is not going to be the second one. When you talk about the Stones, you're talking about like Sticky Fingers or Exile on Main Street, and the Beatles, you're talking about Abbey Road or Revolver. So it's tricky to work out why or why not a band makes a good second album. I've settled on one, I think. And just before I was going to record this, just before I was going to press record here to talk to you right now, I googled best second albums, and then it dawned on me, holy crap! Nevermind by Nirvana, The Bends by Radiohead, Led Zeppelin 2. Look at it, Doolittle, Back to Black, Modern Life is Rubbish. And when you look through them, Paranoid, Astral Weeks, Axis, Bold as Love, Crooked Rain, Post, Loveless. Anyway, it dawned on me that perhaps what I thought was a seemingly simple question, because how many great second albums can there be? Obviously, there's hundreds of great second albums. All you've got to do is pick one. Just pick a great second album. And let me know down below. I'm picking Joe Satriani's Surfing with the Alien. It's a great second album with one of my favourite songs ever, Always With Me, Always With You. That's my pick. What's your pick? Let me know down below. Over and